Excuse me, sir. Were you able to find anything else?
Oh, you're lucky I found that. People come in here with some obscure scribble, you expect me to solve it for you. 1, 2, 3. I don't have all day to go digging in the archives for riddles, you know.
Well, we understand, and we really appreciate your help. It's just that we're under so much pressure, you know.
Sure you are. You got your term paper, do you? You should have been working on 4 months ago. And now you're in a panic. And you want old Clyde to line up all your references. Well, it's time you young people learn to do your own research. You want any more books, you find them yourself.
Now we've got to do all this on our own.
Yeah, but at least we came up with something, you know. According to this book, I had it here. This symbol was used by an ancient Japanese samurai
Yeah, and
cult.
we know that they're really fierce, but so what?
Well, yeah, so what indeed. I don't know how somebody that's involved with this would be connected with Elena or her psychiatrist.
Okay, these are all ready for filming. And today's paper is on top, as usual.
I know. You don't have to tell me every time. What? You see that? A couple of folks right over there. We're just talking about this very thing.
What a coincidence. Well, look, I'm late. I'll see you.
Murder? Hello. I'd like to speak to the district attorney. No, I have some information on those fugitives he's looking for. Of course, I know what I'm talking about. They're right here with me now.
I think it's about time to split.
Are you sure? I mean, if we keep at it, I'm sure we'll find something.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't be out in public this long. It increases the chances of somebody spotting us.
Yeah, but there's hardly anybody here.
Well, it only takes one person, you know? So I think we better cut out. Come on.
Okay.
Well, you two find what you were looking for already? That was fast work.
Actually, we didn't have much luck.
Well, stick around. I just ran across something a minute ago that might be of some use to you. I was just about to come and get you.
Oh, no, really, that's okay. We don't want to put you to any trouble.
Oh, no trouble. It'll just take me a minute to go back to the stacks and dig it out. You wait right here. I'll be back in a jiffy.
So I assume you have some rudimentary brain function. Tell me, how was it that you let these people get away?
Well, they were right here, Mr. Timmons. Right here. Just a minute ago, a few seconds, I went out to get something in the stacks, and when I came back, they were gone.
Well, of course they were gone. The man is a criminal. He escaped. What do you expect him to do? Stand around here and wait for you to go through the bloody stacks?
Well, I was getting something for them. A book that they were very anxious to read.
I don't want to hear these excuses. Let's get down to descriptions. Okay. You understand this?
Oh, yeah,
what about the man?
Well, he looked like the picture in the paper. Dark hair and eyes and a strong nose but he was wearing glasses, horn-rimmed glasses, and he had on a tweed coat with patches on the sleeves and a cap, a leather cap, I believe.
A leather cap?
Yeah. Oh, God,
I wish I could have seen you.
Well,
what about the girl?
Well, you'd hardly notice her. She was kind of mousy.
Mousy?
Well, she was buried under all those floppy clothes and a hat. You know what she looked like? The girl in that Woody Allen movie. You know the one.
Do I look like Rex Reed? What was the movie?
Annie Hall. That's it. She looked like that Annie woman. Now they both came in here and they asked about this.
What did they want?
Well, they wanted the derivation, so that they could make out what the symbol means. It seemed very important to them. Say, I need that paper. Sir, it's for my files.
It was anything but rough on the guy. Bro, was I rough on the guy?
Hey, you know, we're talking kid gloves, man.
We weren't in there more than 2 minutes before he's shoving us towards the door, screaming that he didn't want to talk about Elena.
Yeah, so then I said, okay, let's talk about certain dead shrink, right? Then he really freaked out.
He wouldn't say nothing. He wouldn't say nothing. He wouldn't even tell us what he was doing the night before.
What, no alibi?
No, he just stonewalled. He said, you guys aren't cops, so I'm not gonna talk.
Well, you know what, Pearl? He's right. You're not cops.
Excuse me. Whose side are you on?
Excuse me. I'm not so anxious to save my own skin. I'm going to jump on the first guy going by.
Now, wait a second. You've got to admit that he's not exactly acting like an innocent man.
Look, and if he's killing all these... What the hell does this mean, then? I don't see Alex Nicholas mixed up in some obscure samurai cult. I'm sorry.
Samurai cult. Where did you find out about that?
At the Archives University.
Oh, cult.
Oh! Did you try by disguises? Did they work?
Yes, we certainly did. They were great, Pearl.
Yeah, he didn't look pretty good as Annie Hall, let me say.
I think she looks pretty good this way, right here, right now. I mean, I gotta admit, I'm very, very impressed the way you're kicking up your heels in the sand this way. I didn't believe it when I heard about it. But now that I see it, I mean, this is the first time I've seen you since you just had Rolling Throne of you. I said, you look terrific. She really does, you know?
Well, thanks, Pearl. Feels pretty good, too.
Yeah, well, before we get lost in the hearts and flowers routine, though, I guess we got a murder mystery to solve, right? So, where were we?
Well, we were trying to figure out how this samurai symbol works
that,
in. Yeah.
Well, maybe Nicholas is into ancient Japanese culture, history, artifacts. I don't know. People get into strange hobbies.
I just don't see it, Kane.
Well, what do you want? Do you want us to drop it all together? Do you want us to just leave him alone?
No. I mean, you don't want that, do you?
Look, I'm obviously the minority here. Maybe we should put this to a vote.
Okay, I say, we lay a trap for him. And if you all agree with me, I'm willing to, put some thought into it and try and figure out a way.
Go for it.
Well, now, wait a second. I think this should be a fair vote. Do we go for Nicholas, or do we try to find out more information about the samurai cult? That's our choice, right?
I'll go along with whatever the group decides.
Okay, all in favor of laying a trap, trying to draw him out? Raise your hands.
Well, it looks like we're gonna do things your way, Kane. I sure hope to hell you got the right name.
What is it?
I just had a dream. I just had a bad dream.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
You're still thinking about that Japanese symbol, aren't you?
I've been dreaming about it.
I know it. I knew you wouldn't let go of it.
We just got to figure out what it means, right?
I have figured out what it means. I mean, not me, but I figured out a way to figure out what it means.
Well, how?
Mr. Lionel Lockridge, he's into all that subjective stuff. Well, I talked to him. I told him what kind of information we need about this. He set an appointment for you two with a certain Harry Yamada. I got the address right here, okay? Upper State Street in a Japanese place.
Well, who is he?
I don't know. He's an expert on Oriental stuff.
I don't know
Symbolism.
this place. Is it safe?
Would I send you someplace that wasn't safe? Don't answer that. Yeah, well, all he told me was, for some reason, the cops steer clear of it. We don't know why.
No, I don't like you guys going out in public like that. Every time you do, you're taking a big chance.
Well, Kane, that's a chance I'm willing to take.
Oh, yeah, so am I. It's 100 times better than sitting around here and get involved.
Well, speaking of being involved, I was up most of the night trying to figure out a way to reel Nicholas in. I mean, he's certainly not going to volunteer any of this information. So we gotta find a way to trick it out of him, okay?
Well, Eden and I have been talking about that. I don't know how many times now. We haven't been able to come up with a real good approach. I don't suppose you have any kind of plan in mind.
Well, actually, I have come up with
One of the police don't come here. I'm surprised anybody does.
How does it feel being part of the underworld?
Not very chic. Kind of scary, maybe. Do you think you can get ptomaine poisoning from breathing that air we just breathed?
Oh, come on, Eden. Maybe you should have stayed in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, right. Stay out in the parking lot. Hey, inside it's scary. Out there it's terrifying. Did you see the attendant?
I could break that guy in two, baby, and for you I would have.
Isn't that ugly?
Mr. and Mrs. North,
Mr. Yamada.
I'm very honored to meet you. Mr. Lockridge is a man I respect very much, and he spoke very highly of you both.
Well, it's very kind of you to offer to help us, Mr. Yamada.
Please be seated. Well, Mr. Lockridge was not very specific. All he said was that you needed some scholarly assistance. How may I help you?
Have you ever seen this symbol before?
Pacallado. Put it away.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to offend you.
What's wrong?
That is an ancient evil symbol of the samurai cult.
Well, do you know what it stands for? Could you tell us? You see, we need to know a little something about the people who might practice in these kind of cults.
It's very bad. These men, they're very dangerous. Look, that's all I care to talk about it. That's all I know, really.
Mr. Yamada, it's very important to us that we understand the exact meaning of this thing. Now, if this is something you can't get involved in, maybe you could direct us to someone else in Santa Barbara who can help us.
Look, I'm afraid I just can't.
You know, Mr. Lockridge, if you'd help us out with this.
There is a woman named Lily Murakami. She might be able to help you.
Well, how do we find her?
Well, I'll try to locate her. She should be out there today. If I find her, I'll send her in.
And if not?
I'll be back. Look, there is something I gotta warn you about. Whatever your interest in this thing is, don't get involved with this piece of paper, this symbol. It'll mean bad luck for both of you.
It already has.
I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Murakami. I am Ellen North. This is my husband, Richard. Are these your real names? No. I thought not. In places such as this, real names would be unwise.
In any case, thank you for meeting with us.
I'm here as a favor for Mr. Yamada. He tells me you have an interest in something he feels is very dangerous, and he's concerned for your safety.
Well, we're not quite sure what we're dealing with exactly. It has something to do with an ancient Japanese cult. And Mr. Yamada said that you might be able to help us with this.
Yes, I know the sect represented by the symbol very well.
Can you tell us about it?
It is called the Cherry Blossom Society, a rather quaint name for a very fearsome organization. They originated the concept of seppuku. You understand?
No.
Harakiri.
Yes.
Oh. Well, go on, please.
The cult demanded much of its followers, years of rigorous training, both physical and spiritual, denial of all earthly pleasure. The goal was to reach a point where the individual was able to let go of his physical body for a greater good. Total self-sacrifice, without question, without thought. Premature death was the ultimate honor.
It's a formidable discipline.
Mr. Yamada said that bad luck often accompanies the symbol.
Many people who are superstitious are still very fearful of it. But as an old practice, it's not very much in favor today.
So the cult has pretty much died out these days?
As it was conceived originally. But I hear there are men working on the dock who belong to a secret organization which possess great similarities and have the same goals.
Really, even today?
It is not difficult to find a follower, Mrs. North. Christianity has proven that. And that is really all I could tell you about your symbol.
Yes, well, thank you. You've been helpful.
I hope so. It was a pleasure meeting you both. Mazel tov.
Well, I think that's probably time for us to take our leave. Darling, what do you
Thank you.
say?
Can't wait.
Are you satisfied? Did I do as you wished?